Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a really wild clash between cutting-edge technology and the totally unpredictable world of sports betting. I mean, we hear all the time about how AI is transforming industries, right? It's writing code, it's passing bar exams. But today, we're looking at a very specific, highly lucrative question. Can trendy AI chatbots like ChatGPT and Grok actually beat the sportsbooks? To figure that out, we are going to break down an incredible real-world experiment that puts AI head-to-head against the Vegas odds.
It really is the million-dollar question, isn't it? Can AI actually help us make money betting on sports? To answer this, we're going to follow a really rigorous, real-money AI betting experiment throughout this explainer. And what's honestly brilliant about this setup is that watching an AI try to navigate the sports betting market is kind of the perfect way for us to test the underlying mechanics of how betting actually works.
Okay, let's dive into this, because the data here is just brutal. 97%. That is the percentage of sports bettors who lose money long-term. This statistic alone highlights exactly why you absolutely need a real mathematical edge. You just can't rely on gut feelings or blind luck. The sportsbooks are incredibly sharp, and their odds already factor in almost everything. So to be in that profitable 3%, you need a strategy rooted entirely in math. Does artificial intelligence have that edge? Let's check out our roadmap.
Here's our agenda for today. We'll start with the AI betting experiment, then jump into the core fundamentals the AI itself highlighted. What is value betting, why line shopping is essential, and strict bankroll management, right before we reveal the final verdict.
All right, part one, the AI betting experiment. 31 bets with ChatGPT and Grok. Basically, a math grad turned pro bettor pushed these chatbots way beyond their standard safety disclaimers just to see if they actually know how to gamble.
Now, to make this a fully legitimate test, he laid down some strict rules. First up, a $100 standard unit size per bet. This just means putting the exact same amount on every single wager so we can track returns cleanly. Second, he assumed he was getting the best possible odds available on the open market for that specific pick. And third, no conflicting AI picks. Basically, if one chatbot said over and the other said under, he just went with whichever AI recommended it first. Moving on to part two, what is value betting? The secret weapon of the pros, because before giving out any specific picks, the AI was asked for its overarching strategy, and its number one focus was uncovering value. This brings us straight to positive expected value, or what bettors call plus EV. This simply means finding and betting on odds that have a higher mathematical probability of hitting than what the sportsbook is actually implying. Guys, this is the core mechanic that sharp bettors use to make money. It's the single most important lesson the AI identified. You aren't betting on teams, okay? You're betting on numbers. You are hunting for a mispriced line where the payout is better than the actual real-world probability of the event happening.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what we mean. Let's say you want to bet on a player named Jordan Leno to go over 12.5 points. One betting exchange, ProfitX, was offering odds of plus 130, meaning a $100 bet wins you $130 in profit. But then another sportsbook, Caesars, was offering that exact same bet at minus 113. So there you'd actually have to risk $113 just to win $100. That is a massive discrepancy. Finding that plus 130, that is finding market value. Over time, that creates a profitable mathematical edge, completely regardless of whether that one specific bet wins or loses.
Which leads perfectly into part three, why line shopping is essential. Never ever settle for the first price. To find that value we were just talking about, you have to realize that sports books set their odds completely independently of each other. The betting market is super fragmented and highly inefficient, and that's exactly where a smart bettor finds their edge.
Even Grok AI hit the nail on the head here, telling our bettor to shop for lines between sports books since you never know which book is going to be offering the best odds. The AI accurately identified line shopping as the literal step one to profitability. It's exactly like being a stock trader hunting for the absolute best entry price. If you want to buy a share of stock and one broker is selling it for $100 while another wants $150 for the exact same share, you're obviously buying the cheaper one, right? The same exact logic applies to sports betting. You must have access to multiple sportsbooks so you can grab the best price.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the dramatic gap between the AI's good theory and its absolutely terrible execution in practice. Notice the data here. Grok recommended betting on Leon Draisaitl to score a goal against the Lightning at plus 140 odds. The reality? The true best odds were only plus 135, and honestly worse than that. His team wasn't even playing the Lightning that day. They were playing the Panthers. Then, ChatGPT recommended Ivan Barbashev over 1.5 shots at plus 115. But out in the real world, the actual best odds were minus 120. That is a completely different trade. The AI was suffering from hilarious hallucinations and pulling outdated data, which fundamentally ruined the value of its own bets.
Okay, part 4, strict bankroll management, protecting your funds. Aside from value betting and line shopping, the final pillar of the AI's genuinely solid theoretical advice was all about protecting your money. Because honestly, even if you have a mathematical edge, variance, which is really just a fancy word for streaks of good and bad luck, variance can entirely wipe you out if you aren't disciplined and completely unemotional. The mechanics of bankroll management basically boil down to these 3 steps. First, establish a standard unit size, like the $100 used in this experiment, and just stick to it. Second, avoid emotional betting. Don't double down to chase your losses, and please don't bet the farm just because you're on a hot streak. And third, ruthlessly track your return on investment. You have to log every single bet to mathematically verify if you actually have an edge over thousands of wagers. Consistency is absolutely everything here.
But listen, we definitely have to warn you about the bad advice the AI mixed in too. For instance, it suggested specializing in only one specific sport. But a sharp bettor just follows the math. If the value is in college basketball today and tennis tomorrow, you bet both. The AI also suggested betting on players just because they're on a 5-game hot streak. Please don't do this. Sportsbooks aren't stupid. Recent player performance and trends are already baked into the lines they offer. Trusting vague, non-numerical analysis is a surefire way to drain your bankroll.
And finally, part 5, the final verdict. Did the AI actually beat the books? The bettor took all 31 of these wagers and let them play out in the real world. So, the crucial point is a staggering negative $500. Yeah, despite making some brilliant predictions, like calling a massive Steph Curry game, the experiment ended with a huge net loss across just 31 bets. There were brutal statistical hooks where bets lost by half a point and even an unpredictable player ejection. This perfectly proves that knowing betting theory simply isn't enough if your execution is flawed. The AI didn't know the real-time prices, it literally got matchups wrong, and it relied on surface-level analysis. In a game where price is quite literally everything, bad data equals a drained bankroll. Which leaves us with this final question. Are you ready to put in the real work tracking value, or are you still looking for a shortcut? Look, the AI chatbots prove they understand the core fundamentals: positive expected value, line shopping, and bankroll management. But they also proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that there's no magical button for instant profit. To be in that winning 3%, you have to rely on real-time data, constantly shop for the absolute best lines across multiple sportsbooks, and ruthlessly execute a mathematical edge. The blueprint is right there. The only question is if you're willing to follow it. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and keep hunting for that value.